The Battle of Cooke's Canyon. In the year 1861, if one was to travel across America's West, this most likely would have been done by stagecoach. By using established routes such as the Butterfield Trail, one could travel from St. Louis, Missouri to San Francisco, California in about 25 days, if conditions were good. Of course, there was a chance for bad weather conditions, mechanical breakdowns, robberies, and Indian attacks that would cause undetermined delays. The Battle of Cooke's Canyon was one of these incidents, an occurrence where a band of Chiricahua Apache Indians attacked a wagon train in a narrow canyon in southern New Mexico. In August of 1861, a small group of refugees from the Tubac area of Arizona Territory abandoned their village after it was raided and burned by a band of Indians. The group put together a wagon train consisting of 6 double wagons, 2 buggies, and 1 single wagon, with the intention of traveling to Mesilla, New Mexico for safety. This group became known as the Ache Party after its commander, Felix Grundy Ache. As the wagon train made its way north toward Tucson, Arizona, several other people joined the party, eventually consisting of 24 men, 16 women, 7 children as well as over 400 head of cattle, 900 head of sheep and many horses and goats. The Ache Party left Tucson, Arizona on August 15, 1861, with the intention of following the Butterfield Trail east to the village of Mesilla, New Mexico on the Rio Grande River. The group made their way along the Butterfield Trail heading eastward without any incidents. The party stopped briefly at the Mimbres River Station in New Mexico to rest and prepare for the next 18-mile portion of their journey to Cooke's Springs Station, where they would have protection of the military troops stationed at Fort Cummins. After leaving the Mimbres River Station and heading south through Starvation Draw, the party turned eastward through a pass between Cooke's Peak and Massacre Peak. On the east side of this pass was a narrow passage named Cooke's Canyon. Meanwhile, a large band of Chiricahua Apache warriors, supposedly led by Cochise and Mangas Colorados, had been following the Ache Party for several miles. The large number of livestock and the slow-moving wagon train presented an irresistible temptation to the warriors, and they found the narrow passage of Cooke's Canyon to be an ultimate location to set up an ambush and steal the livestock. When the last wagon of the Ache Party entered the narrow canyon, an estimated 100 Apache warriors sprang into action, jumping from the canyon walls, scattering the livestock, and then charging at the wagons with a hail of bullets and arrows. The wagons were immediately positioned into a circle and the occupants began firing back at the attacking Indians. The members of the Ache Party, though they were seriously outnumbered, had the advantage of superior firepower and adequate ammunition and were able to hold off the attacking Indians for several hours. Toward the end of the day, the Apaches, realizing that they were not going to win this battle, withdrew their position, rounded up the scattered livestock and retreated from the scene, taking all available livestock with them. The Ache Party suffered a casualty loss of 4 men with an additional 8 men wounded, as well as the loss of all their livestock. It is unknown how many Apache Indians were killed or wounded during this skirmish. The Ache Party immediately returned to the Mimbres River Station for help and protection. The attack on the Ache Party was one of many attacks in Cooke's Canyon during the period the Butterfield Trail was in operation. Over the years, hundreds of men, both civilian and military, lost their lives in this canyon, making Cooke's Canyon the most feared passage along the entire 2,800-mile Butterfield Trail route.